Hey Brennan, how you doing? Hope your week's going well. I wanted to try and show you a little scale thing we do on guitar here, just to get you started with understanding your scale patterns. I think the first thing I want to show you is this song called Lowrider. Okay, we're just going to work with 5 notes to start off this whole thing. Okay, and I just want to try and what we want to do is I want to just introduce you to this scale pattern so that you kind of have a idea of whatever it is every time we talk about it. And the sooner I show it, we can start practicing this. Okay, so a scale pattern on the guitar usually, well, on any instrument really, is usually just a set. Well, basically up here, like for example, the C scale. For example, from C to C, we have many different octaves on the piano and the guitar. And anytime you go from one letter to the same letter, going up or down, will be a scale. Okay, now depending on what the intervals you do, it will change the type of scale you do. But usually that's always the beginning, is you go from like a G to a G, an A to an A C to a C. Okay. So the way we do that on guitar, we kind of find whatever note we want. Let's say we just start on the 3rd fret of the low E string, which is where I want to try and start for sure today. So we're going to start here. And then the idea I want to try and do is that whatever note it is, if we have another E string, if this is tuned to E, that means that's the same letter on the other side. So we want to find a pattern of notes between this note to get to this note. Okay? Okay, so there's more than one way we can do this. And the way I want to start though is just we're going to do 2 notes of string. Okay, we're going to start with 3, then we go to 6 on the same string. So 3 and 6 are your first 2 notes. Okay, then we come down a string and we're going to go 3, 5. Okay, so right now E string, 3, 6, next string on the A string, 3, 5, and the next string is also a 3, 5, 3, 5. All right, so this, even though we're not on the same fret, this is the first time we go back to a G. We're starting in G this song. So the first scale you're going to learn is going to be a G scale. All right, so for this first 3 strings, 3, 6 on the E, 3, 5 on the A, and 3, 5 on the D string, top 3 strings, okay? That's your first octave, okay? And that's where this song is going to mostly take place, at least what we're going to start with, okay? It continues on, though. From there, we can go 3, 5 on the G string. Okay, come down one more string, goes 3, 6. And then finally, we can end at 3 on the other side of the fretboard to our next G, okay? So there we went through 3 Gs. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 bits means we're going past G, going on to the next G. And that every time we do from one letter to the same letter, again, it's called an octave, okay? Because there's normally 8 notes to get there, like an octagon, 8-sided. Okay, so whether you have heard that before or not, I don't know, but if this is the first time you've ever heard that, an 8-sided object is a octagon, okay? Like we have an octopus, 8-legged creature. Although this is a music lesson, I'm not going to go into any more 8-sided things, so. All right, so what I want to do is we're going to try and learn a song that incorporates just those 2 notes per string from the E string, A, and the D string. And this is the pattern I want to do. This is how the song goes. Okay, so that's the line I want to do. Now, I know it's not going to be easy to play it like that right away, so I just want to introduce it to you so you do know what it sounds like as at the regular speed. So here, so this is what we're going to go. We're going to go 3, 3 is our first 2 notes. So in the next one, so it's 3, 3, 6, and then to the next string, A string, 3, 5, and then 3, rest, 3, 3, 5. Then it shoots right back down to the first note. Okay, so it's really slowly. It should sound like this. 3, 3, 6, 3, 5, 3, 3, 3, 5. Okay, I would like you to alternate between the pointer and the ring finger or the pinky. I use the pinky for 6. You don't have to do it. Just give it a shot. If it's weird at first, just start to get it to feel right, and we can work on using extra fingers later. But I want you to, if it doesn't feel too weird, I want you to give it a shot, all right? So that's the main line I want you to do, and practice this back and forth, or up, over and over, I mean. Okay? That's basically, you just go real slow. 3, 3. Yeah, together. Ready? 3, 3, 6, 3 on the A string, 5, 3, rest, 3, 3, 5, 3, 3, 6 on the same, 3 on the A string, 5, 3, rest, 3, 3, 5, 3, 3. Okay, so it keeps repeating from there. Okay, so I want you to try and do, and I also want to practice this. So it's going to be just the scale again. We'll go over that. So 3, 6, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 6, 3. I'll go a little slower just in case that was too quick for you. All right, so 3 on the E string, 6 on the E string. 3 on the A string to 5 on the A string. 3 on the D string to 5 on the D string, excuse me. 3 on the G string to 5 on the G string. 3 on the B string to 6 on the B string, and it ends at 3. It does keep going, but normally in the scale we just end in the same letter, so we could keep going. Okay, could keep going. Just an example, okay? So I just want you to practice the bass line. I'm going to give you a little bit more. If that's really easy, there should be a trumpet melody in the version that you can find on YouTube. You'd type in Low Rider by War. I think I wrote this down for you, so it should already have that. So the thing is that there's a trumpet that comes in after a little while of going. Let me see if I can make a thing of it real fast. Oh, that's one. 1 second. Let's see if we can make this sound. Yeah, there we go. We can make a drum track for 2. All right, so from there, we want to add this in there. And you may remember that. Oh wait, no, I didn't show you. That's right. I'm confusing you with someone. So this is the first time you're gonna hear this. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we want to add the trumpet to this. So, oops. All right, so the thing I want to add on top would be the trumpet part. It goes like this. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Take it slow. I don't want you to try to take on too much here. So if this, continue with the scale pattern. So I want to add this on top eventually, and it's just going to be this. It's going to be play 5 notes on the 4th fret of the G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the next 2 notes are going to be 5 on the G, which is just 1 fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th fret, then 3rd fret B. Okay, and then that's the first half of the first part of the melody. So there's 3 distinct pieces, parts that they play. So okay, so the second part of that melody would be 5 on the D string to 4 on the G string to 5 on the G string to 4 on the G string to 5 on the D string again. Okay, it's really just 3 notes, but we repeat the first 2 backwards after the first 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then back to the second to the first, okay? It does that twice in a row. Like this. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. Now don't I gotta do this fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that, okay? And the next part is really easy. You just do a 3 on the D string, and we do 2 sets of 5, and then a 3 to 5 together, which would be like a 2 hit. So what I mean by 5 is gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 5. Like that. Real simple, okay? I want you to try and put it to the, if you can pull up the song on YouTube, try and play it, try and slow it down. So if you get, there's a little wheel on the YouTube, it looks like a gear. If you click on that, you can set, there should be a little thing inside the menu. It pulls down, it's called speed, and it might say, or playback speed, and it says normal. You can reduce this to make the song slower. So I want you to recommend trying that. Just try and eventually, you know, to see if you can play along with the song, okay? I want to try and see if we can start getting you into doing that. Okie dokie? All right, so I think that should be enough for now, all right? So remember, you can always just keep rewinding little bits of this video if it helps you to learn it a little bit better, because sometimes you need to be explained multiple times, and I try not to do that too much in a video because then I waste a lot of time doing that. Okay, I think this is the first one I sent you. So basically, yeah, and you can slow down this video too. It may make me kind of sound funny, but you could do that to really slow down everything in that way everything is nice and clear, okay? All right. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.